This segment keeps getting bigger, better, and more awesome. We have brought another expert who is going to look at the other side of the coin in people management, in particular, cultural misfits in the workplace. We know them, we have seen them, we have been them, and now it's time to know how to deal with such a situation when we are, when we get confronted with such situations, with such people in our companies, in our organizations. I'm going to let her briefly introduce herself as we continue.
Thank you, Charity.
You're most welcome.
My name is Glender Mugabi. I am a chartered marketer. I am the founder of Angie's Accessories, and it's an honor to be here.
Yes.
My expertise lies in the 3 C's that include change, customer experience, as well as culture.
Great. Let's quickly dive into the next part of this segment. What are the common signs that you can easily spot and say that is a culture misfit within a company? What are those common signs?
Okay. Thank you, Charity. First of all, let's start off by defining what is culture.
Exactly.
In very simple terms, culture is the way things are done in an organization, set of beliefs and values that are held by people in an organization. So most times you'll find that the values an organization upholds drive the culture in an organization.
Yeah.
So when it comes to culture misfits, things that do not align with the company values, you'll begin to see a lot of conflict. You'll begin to see lack of morale in an organization. You'll begin to see disengagement.
Yeah.
People are not, teams where teamwork is expected, people are not in sync with each other. There is lack of communication. All those are clear signs of culture misfits.
Yeah.
And once you see that, then you should know that there's a red flag in terms of culture.
Yeah, great. You've talked about conflict, lack of morale, people not working in sync. What strategies do you advise for an HR or the business lead to tackle these culture misfits within their organizations?
I think it starts from the moment that employee sets foot in the organization.
The onboarding.
Yes. How are they onboarded? How are they welcomed? Do they know the mission and values that organization upholds? Have they clearly been spelled out to them? Have they been oriented? Because through orientation, through that structured orientation, then an individual will come to learn, okay, this is how things are done here.
Yeah.
This is what this organization strives for. These are their values: integrity, accountability, and things of the sort. You will notice that when you walk into most organizations, they have their mission statements spelled out, values spelled out. They also serve as constant reminders for both new and existing staff. So thirdly, you need to foster a culture that emphasizes respect, effective communication, as well as a culture that emphasizes empathy. Most times in organizations, it's the leaders we're looking at. You've heard of the common saying, monkey see, monkey do. So everyone is looking at the leader.
Wait, I didn't understand. Monkey see, monkey do. Can you explain
monkey
that?
see, monkey do.
Yeah, can you
we are
explain
all looking at the leader at home. If daddy or mommy sits a certain way, chances are high that the children are going to adopt the same mannerisms. So in the workplace, if you're instilling or fostering a culture of inclusivity, a culture of respect, let your communication as a leader come off respectful to your staff.
Yeah.
That way they can easily emulate and walk in line with the values that foster the same.
True.
Yes.
Lastly, as we close, what are the strategies, if we've been mentioning strategies, what are the strategies that can be implemented to foster inclusion within teams?
Okay. I think there is not as much awareness. First of all, what is inclusion?
Exactly.
Do the staff know? So there should be targeted training in organization to address that.
Yeah.
That first of all, because inclusion looks like, okay, first of all, in a team, there are people of different ages, different races, different religions. Yeah. But then you find that these people are all expected to come together, maybe on an assigned role or task to achieve something. So how will the work get done?
Yeah.
We need to move past that. So there is need for training. There is need for mentorship programs. When someone joins an organization, usually these mentors act as compasses because they've been there, they've walked the journey before. So these are critical in helping the new staff especially adapt to the organization when they come in. You have team building sessions.
Yeah.
These are very good. When people are out of their usual, when people are a bit relaxed, they open up a little more. It also gives management a chance to observe their staff. You can easily walk up. People let down their hair, so communication is better in such spaces. Lastly, the policies and procedures of the organization need to clearly emphasize and highlight that.
Yeah.
There should also be things like zero tolerance policies to weed out any rotten tomatoes within the pack. Leaders are in the driving seat of the organization and should not be afraid to crack the whip when you have individuals that may be frustrating efforts of inclusivity. Again, like I said, this could be based on age, gender, religion. In so doing, this will nurture team cohesion and foster an environment of inclusion within the organization.
Thank you so much, Glenda. You have explained it, you have outdone yourself, and surely the point has reached home. Ladies, this has been our expert interview for the month of March, talking about people management. We have touched two aspects, that is unleashing excellence in teams, that was talked on by Madam Rachel, and we have also talked about the cultural misfit aspect that Glender has properly explained and elaborated. Catch us next month with another expert and another interesting topic. See you then.
You have to set boundaries between your work and your other life, and these boundaries have to be communicated to the respective people.